we felt there had been a prophetic call for us that we would be pastoring a church reflective of the nations of the world. And the first day we walked into Mississauga and we came into the church and we actually walked onto the platform, it's as if I heard God just say, "Welcome home."
I think the multiculturalism in Portico is something to be celebrated. That was one of the reasons why I stayed coming here too.
Portico is very multicultural, very diverse. If you come to one of our Foods of the World events, you can see the diversity and the different cultures. I think there was, how many countries? 80 countries represented in Portico.
I asked our graphic designer to come up with a passport like the Canadian passport. And then I went to our staff and I said, let's identify some of the cultural groups, and on Sunday morning, let's give them an assigned room and ask them if they wouldn't mind meeting in the room, set up a little display representing their country, maybe just a little sample of their food, and then we'll have a stamp that people can take and they can go in and get their passport stamped. I seriously underestimated how much fun people were going to have.
Foods of the World is a great way that we found, just learning about other cultures and people that you see on a Sunday morning, but you don't necessarily know their background, and just seeing them, being so proud of this is my background, this is where I'm from, these are the foods we eat. It's just a fantastic time to get together and just laugh and enjoy each other.
The church here, I would say what I've seen in its DNA is this church planting initiative. The members who are part of it have never looked at it as a place that we come and we're comfortable, but rather that we embed ourselves into the community and reach our community. So part of our vision was to become a multi-campus church. So in 2011, we looked at Milton and realized Milton was booming. The growth rate was taking off. So we made the decision that we would go public with the site and announce Milton as our next target location. And with that, we set out and invited people to prayerfully consider, would you join us on an adventure?
And we committed ourselves in the first year to go out and help periodically, just for attendance-wise, to be there. And I think the one way of growing, is through campuses.
So in 2018, we started our Brampton campus, and we sent a group of people up as our launch team, and on the first Sunday, we had over 200 people show up. So we were thrilled. We were excited about just the response, how people engaged with it, and the number of people from the Streetsville campus and also from our Milton campus that made the commitment to say, I want to be there, I'm going to support you. So we were so excited that God gave us that opportunity to step into the community.
I think any church that acknowledges people's shape, their giftings, and then looks to encourage people to be able to use those gifts is so vitally important. And that's one thing that we've appreciated about MGT and now Portico, that when you have a gift and you say, hey, let me use my gift, there's always that willingness to say, yes, please go ahead, use it, and we'll come alongside, we'll mentor, we'll encourage, we'll support, and just encourage that opportunity.
We got children's ministries, we got hospitality, small groups ministries, connecting ministries. I have a privilege of being a co-leader of a small group for the last 6 years now. 6 years, yeah. So we call ourselves the In-Betweeners. So In-Betweeners, shout out to them. A great group of people, and just been a really awesome time journeying with them throughout those years.
I'm happy that we can raise her in this church because we feel very well supported. I want her to be involved in as kids, maybe as youth, as a teenager, growing up here. Here's where we want to plant our roots, and what better place to kind of just raise a child than here at Portico.
And who knows, maybe she might end up in the 100th anniversary video.
Yeah.